guys, welcome back to WISHTrendTV. This is Tay, and today I'm going to talk about the sunscreens for the second time. From my last video about the sun protection, I have talked about what does SPF and PA stands for. So if you haven't checked out yet, you can check out the video here. And yeah, let's get it started. So even though the higher number of SPF and PA rate stands for the better coverage of sun, it does not mean that you only need the highest number of SPF and stuff. You have to think about what kind of situation you're going to be with. So if you're just going to be inside, not just absorbing too much of sunlight, I think SPF 30 and PA double plus will be plenty. There are various ways that you can apply the sunscreen. The first way that I recommend is that applying it after the basic skincare, such as after the toner, essence, serum, etc. etc. And the second way that I want to recommend is that mix up with the basic like BB creams and the CC cream. This method is especially great when you reapply the sunscreen after the makeup, since most of the BB cream or CC cream in these days contains higher than SPF 30 of sun protection. When you reapply them, you can expect a similar effect as sunscreen while having the coverage of base makeup. Last method that I want to recommend is to use it with the oil controlling powder. And especially if you're just using sunscreen, you need to be able to control the oil that can be caused by the sunscreen. This is the water drop mineral powder that I use during the summertime. This has cooling effects. In fact, I'm just going to try it on right now. I usually use it around T-zone area like this. It's super cool because whenever I go out, when I'm sweaty, I can always put it in, dab it on my face, and it has cooling effect, so I can instantly feel that my face is refreshing up. And now it's time to do some of the recommendation. Depends on the different skin type that you have. I have brought 5 different sunscreen that we have in Korea. There are 2 types of sunscreen, which is physical blocker and the chemical blocker. Many of the people say that when you use the sunscreen, you can see like the white sheen, like white layer covered up your face. This is because many of the sunscreen is in form of physical blocker. How it works is that because they contain like the white particles, ingredients, they literally reflect the light from your skin. And these 3 sunscreens are categorized as a physical blocker sunscreen. And the first sunscreen that I want to talk about is Soft Touch from TOSOWOONG. It has SPF 32 and PA double plus rate. It is kind of easily applicable since it's like creamy lotion form. So if you have like dry to normal skin, this might be a right product for you. And it finishes off with like powdery texture. And the second sunscreen that I want to talk about is Water Drop Sunscreen from Elishacoy. The distinctive feature about this sunscreen is that it is oil-free and it is non-sticky. It has SPF 33 and PA double plus, which might be great for daily usage. And I will show you the texture. As could be tell by the name of this sunscreen, it has watery texture, and I think it would be great and suitable for those with oily skin. Especially it is great if you tend to sweat a lot during the summer since it's waterproof and perspiration resistant. And the third product that I want to talk about is Enca's sunscreen. What is special about this product is that they focus and aim for those of who has acne or trouble spots. They have like low irritating ingredients, they argue so, and they not only protect your skin from the sun but also heals your acne or red spot while applied on your skin. When you take a look at the texture and the color, it has the widest tone of all the other sunscreen. So if you want the coverage for your acne or red spot, this may work great on you. And it has SPF 35 and PA triple plus. And next sunscreen that I want to talk about is Men's Booster from TOSOWOONG. This sunscreen is categorized as a chemical blocker, and how it works on your skin is that it chemically transforms the light into the heat so that it does not have like white layer, white sheen. In fact, it has like the creamy texture and the color. It may be great if you don't want your face to be distinctively different from your neck. And to look at the texture, it has watery texture which is like easily applicable. I think this sunscreen is suitable for normal to oily skin, especially since it contains sebum controlling ingredient. It has SPA 50 and PA triple plus, which means that the best protection of all the sunscreen right here. And the last sunscreen that I want to talk about is Fre-C from SKIN&LAB. What is special about this sunscreen is that it contains vitamin C and E, which is great for brightening function. So it not only just protects your skin from sun, but also brightens your skin as well. And when you take a look at the texture, it has yellowy color since it contains vitamin, and the texture is creamy at the first time, and it finishes off kind of like matte, and it smells pretty vitamin-y, like freshy smell. So yeah, I hope this review about various sunscreens in Korea and how to use sunscreen helped you guys a lot. And I have one great news, which is that I'm going to invite one of the famous and popular Korean announcer, Enca, about next week. So if you have any questions about like beauty tips or know-how, because she's a professional announcer, she knows how to be pretty, you can leave them on the comments box below and she will answer that. Yeah, so I hope to see you soon and bye bye!